Airbags is really hooks. Transgender hate mail. It was actually my atheist hate mail. One thing I forgot about talking about before, was that one video I made a long time ago. I was in that nasty old house we used to live in. Was the evil transgender lifestyle movement is leading our children astray. That was a good one. The video was pretty crappy looking because I was not that good because I was taking it with this BlackBerry phone. I found this one in my basement. So I try to use it for trying to play RuneScape, but it's super old, so it won't work. But I'm gonna try it for a few other things. It might work as a camera, But yeah, super old. There's even a little selfie camera on that. From years and years ago, so it did not look very good at all, But yeah, we have some memories of that BlackBerry. Me and this BlackBerry, I'm gonna check that out sometime. See if I can plug in and get things to work. If I can get things to work with this thing, I'll make have it as a camera phone and use it for that. It'd be really cool. Really cool. Well, yeah, it was a really good, really important video to talk about because yeah, it is true that there are a lot of people out there saying, no, this is how you do it. Not that old way that's outdated. That's right. This new way that's in now and wrong and based on lies. Yes, that's how you do it. And the kids are eating that up and it's destroying them. It's tearing them up real good. You gotta fight against that. Let's continue on here with more hate mail. Kids and adults angry because I'm telling the truth. And they're like, let's go. Hormone. You educate, read more. If you don't believe sex can change, why bother trying to change it? Why hide it from people? Why say the opposite? I understand identity is unique to each person, but human bodies are not. All this gobbledygook. This gobbledygook. There's all this gobbledygook is why. All these complicated things that aren't actually true or real, that someone said are true and real, going by, instead of the rock of God's word, instead of actual physical science, I'm going by what a famous person said, famous professor, a famous, whatever, says that this could be the case, and I take it as the case, rumors, hearsay, and it's really sad. Continue on here. Next, someone says every butch lesbian is a trans man. I guess every butch lesbian is a trans man. Then two now says personality traits equal gender to you. You're laughing to like cry emoji. It has nothing to do with that, but it has to do with how your brain is literally structured through lies. Cry about it. Brain structure obviously is the most important. Again, I like that. What is this? Brain structure is obviously very important. Every single, because every single person who says it comes out as transgender gets their brain examined. Every single one. Then when it's found out that it is obviously different, the person with ovaries has a male looking brain. Person with testicles has a female looking brain. When it's found out that that's the case. Yeah, well, see if he tried to cook some eggs. When that's found out, okay, they get a little COVID-19 card, right, to carry and flash around. So that shows them, that says that they look different. Their brain is different. Certified different looking than their bodies, right? No, that's not how it works. What happens is, a person says they're trans, comes out as trans, they go to some rigmarole, manufactured rigmarole, and someone, they basically get basically hormones and whatnot, and surgery eventually, and they're basically lying all the time, and it's basically just it's a crapshoot. It's basically just for show. It's not. They don't really go through it because, of course, there will be people whose brains are not different from their bodies, but they say they're trans anyway. So no, so this doesn't work. So continue on here. So what else? Someone says, that's why I'm saying personality doesn't equal gender because I say it doesn't. Gender is gender. Gender is identity. But it's a problem. Complicated bullcrap. Messes around with it. Personality doesn't equal gender, even though identity is personality is identity. So part of identity. So you're talking to the wrong person. That's why I said non-binary isn't real since that's how your brain is not your characteristic traits. Though that doesn't matter because the person with ovaries can lie and say she's not female. The person with testicles lie and say he's not male. That's non-binary. Still wrong. Trans. Wrong. Lies. Continue on. What next? Also, it's non-binary, as a gender binary. Binary is two. Binary. Don't laugh at my butt off. No, crap. Says the one. No, I don't cuss like every other word. I don't control autocorrect. You're so effing stupid. It hurts. So I don't cuss like every other word. Binary is autocorrects to binary, not the other way around. You're actually living toolbox. Binary isn't even an effing word. I said, so you use that brain bull crap for non-binary too. I say, wow, people can use that brain stuff for anything. Yeah, it's an excuse for anything. Useless. Go. And so, someone says, Steve Cox, by your own admission, there you have it, by your own admission, you do good things for the rewards. Yes, everyone does. I do good things because it's right, and will get me a great reward. Not for rewards, or this is your fantasy afterlife, and this is your fantasy afterlife. I do good things because they're good, and people will see it and reward me. Not because, you're rewarded by God. Totally different. I'm like, yeah, in ways it is. All right. What is right in your fantasy life? Your fantasy life? Envy? Lying? Envy? That's what the Transgender life believes. Legend of release are based on. Also do things because they're right, but according to the Bible. And the reward is, there's a lot of hate. But I don't continue to fight against this stuff because it will save people's lives. This person says, my life is not fantasy. I live it every day through lies. It is reality through lies. I live with people who knew me before, and after I started transition, or I started lying. You'll accept me as I am through lies. Because they can't see that this is who I am through lies. I am not the one who believes the living, invisible being who, according to the Bible, hates magic, yet uses magic, uses magic to create the universe. Though actually, he wants to be the source of people's. He wants to be people's source of everything. When someone goes off to the devil to try to do something, he doesn't like that. Okay, power is the main thing. Let's see here. Help me others when I can, without reward from a deity other than the one that you worship. Never mind. Because it's the right thing to do, and you gotta get things from people. Do you follow all 613 laws of the Bible? Yeah. Love your neighbor as yourself. Love the Lord your God with all your heart and all your soul and all your strength, and love the Lord your neighbor as yourself. Sums up all the laws. Done. Don't want to give you the new covenant with Jesus routine. Other than that stuff does work. That stuff is true. Your reward up until now is a lot of hate. I wonder why. You keep telling the truth. Stop telling the truth. I know. Then your God seems to enjoy the suffering of people, especially as believers. Because my gosh, it doesn't say anywhere in the Bible that precious is their blood in His sight. And that He's eye on the sparrow. So it's like it's not like in the world you have trouble. The Bible says in the world you have trouble, but I have overcome the world. It doesn't say that, does it? No, it says that. Continue on. Your fight is useless because I say it is. Without transitioning, I would not be here because I choose the wrong path. I've chosen a different wrong path. Death. So many trans children die from self-inflicted stuff due to your beliefs because they say they do. Their beliefs actually. Pray to your God that we are never even born because we're born this way. No, you're not. You learn it over time. You struggle against the bigotry of the religious, telling the truth when we're trying to lie here, the religious and the ignorant. We ask for nothing but to be who we are internally without your hatred, other than the fact that we trying to be internally who we are, if we think it involves lying, which it doesn't. It shouldn't. So that's what he said. Continue on here. I said those children who thought they were trans did not fall over dead because someone told them they were wrong. What a shock. It's like they had some sort of psychological problems that drove them to take their own lives because they got confused about what makes them them. They thought it was their body when it was actually the mind. I must help people who see this before they make the same mistakes as those kids. Also, you got rewards for doing right, just like everyone else. Also for doing wrong. You like the good feelings, but there's more. This day I call heaven and earth as a witness against you that I have set before you life and death. Click. Where are we? Life and death? Uh-oh. Dang it. Where'd it go? I don't know. Plus you're cursing out there. Basically, yeah. God sets before us life and death, so we can choose which way we want to go. They chose death, yeah. So we choose life. You choose life. Don't have to choose life. Go on here. So I say to somebody else, I have seen many of their stories. They all the same beats. I always knew I was different. I never liked puberty. I went online and found other people like me. It's so sad that they think that something's wrong with their bodies and nothing is, and they go on a quest to be who they feel like they are when they already are who they are. They don't like how they look. That is the problem. But sometimes you can't look like you want to look. People